Donald Trump says that we should arrest Kamala Harris, Beyoncé, Oprah, Al Sharpton, of course, on top of Barack Obama. But we should not arrest any of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Okay, how obvious are you, dude? Also, escaped mental patient. Why are we arresting Beyoncé and Oprah? He says, oh, because Kamala paid to get their endorsements. Yeah, because Oprah and Beyoncé aren't rich enough. And they wouldn't have endorsed an African-American female candidate who's a Democrat unless they were paid to. Yeah, all of that is logical. Is there even a single MAGA guy who believes that? That is such a preposterous theory. And then he, of course, adds lies on top. Oh, Beyoncé got $11 million for an endorsement but didn't sing. Okay, wait, was it an endorsement plus a concert? Or just an endorsement? There was no $11 million. There was something over $100,000 for expenses. Those things are expensive. I think it's a terrible way to spend money. And there is actually one problem here. It's not a legal problem, but it is a problem for the campaign. So overall, the way that they spent money was grotesque. So I'm not one of those guys who's biased and who's like, oh, partisan, yay, yay, Democrats. No, when I was watching the Oprah interview, I'm like, this thing must have cost a fortune. They had TV cameras everywhere. They had celebrities there. It was a giant production. It turns out they paid $1 million for that production. But look, all they're doing is preaching to the choir. It's such a waste of money. All of that is a waste of money. Nobody's like Joy Reid said, oh my God, they got Queen Latifah's endorsement. Nobody gets Queen Latifah's endorsement. What a perfect campaign. Are you crazy? You must be nuts, man. How many Queen Latifah fans were going to vote for Trump, but when Queen Latifah said it, they're like, oh my God, I didn't know that. Should we vote for Kamala? Now I changed my mind. My guess is literally zero, right? But the weird part about it is, why did they pay Al Sharpton $500,000? And they get a softball interview. They gave it to some sort of organization that he's running. Why do you have to pay Al Sharpton for a softball interview? He would have given you a softball interview anyway. It's not illegal. If Al Sharpton had given her $500,000, then that would be illegal because that would be a campaign finance violations way above the maximum he could give to a candidate. But that didn't happen. Kamala weirdly gave him $500,000. So the way that they wasted your money is criminal. Not literally criminal, but you should be super pissed about it in that they were just derelict of duty there. And they ran a terrible campaign. None of that helped them. It would have been way better to go populist. We've been telling you to go populist left. Bernie Sanders' economic policies from day one, that was obviously the correct strategy. So while Kamala ran a terrible campaign, lost the popular vote, lost all 7 swing states, she didn't do anything illegal. And Trump is a maniac. And he's telling you to arrest all these people to distract you from the fact that he is not arresting any of the terrible criminals who are Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Gee, I wonder why.